All right, everybody. Week 2, we're back. And I don't know about you, but after last week of hating football, this week I'm back to loving football. My fantasy teams went 4-1 this week. I took one beat down thanks to Tom McGrath and Kyle's league, so thank you for that. But a 4-1 week, a 35-0 win for the Bills over the Dolphins. Yeah, things are good. So back to loving football. Baby Yoda says good morning to all you. And I guess the kids might say hello to you as well. Say hi, Will.
Hello, Mommy.
That's not Mommy. This is the Fantasy Football League, you silly goose. No? Nothing? Okay. All right. Back to the recap. So, we'll get it started with me and JJ. JJ, it wasn't looking good for me Thursday night when Terry McLaurin put up 27 points, but my team persevered and came through with the 171-124 win. Brady had a nice game for him too, but unfortunately too much Derrick Henry, too much Mike Evans, and my team went a little nuts. In the best game of the week, we had Kehoe and Marcel, 141-139. Cooper Kupp and the Bills defense coming through for Kehoe. DJ Moore, Jalen Hurts with nice games for Marcel. 2-point game. There, I went and looked at it. There wasn't a bench mistake that Marcel made. There wasn't something that he could have done differently. You can't choke during a fantasy recap, you silly goose. Trying to mess up the fantasy recap. You believe that? So there wasn't a mistake that Marcel made that could have changed the tide. The only thing that really would have changed the tide of this game was if Julio Jones, if they called that a touchdown, which it certainly looked like a touchdown. But it's too late now. No stat corrections. So Kehoe is the victor there. Our Tommy and Ken, 116-101. Tommy with the victory behind Christian McCaffrey. Mahomes, played okay on Sunday night, but not enough for Mahomes for Ken to get the win there. We'll talk about a bench performance from that game when we get to that at the end. Larry over Rob Jessup. Rob never really had a chance when you start Zach Wilson as your quarterback. I mean, there's got to be somebody on the waiver wire. I haven't really looked yet because I have Russell Wilson, but I can't imagine that 1 point Zach Wilson is your best option at quarterback. But, if you want to do that, that's up to you. Tyler Lockett, big game, 31. Cooks, 22. But Kyler Murray with 33. It looks pretty unstoppable right now, and Gronk killing it. So Larry goes to 2-0. Rob's at 1-1. What is your deal, silly goose? Yeah, you good? Okay. Back to it. Tua legit, Tua quit. You don't have Tua on your team. Your team name makes no sense, Wilson. But your team was Tua legit this week because 143-97 victory over Marissa. Aaron Rodgers looked a lot more like Aaron Rodgers this week. Austin Eckler had a decent game. Zeke and Juju showed up for Marissa, but not much else in that game. Tom Jessup with a big game, 166, thanks to Lamar Jackson, Travis Kelce. What? More food? Oh my goodness. Gotta give this kid some pops. Eat. All right, so back to it. Tom Jessup with the big victory. Lamar Jackson was good on Sunday night. Kyle had 40 from Marvin Jones, or Aaron Jones, second highest score of the week, but wasn't enough to pull off the victory there. So for the closest game was obviously Marcel and Justin there, 141-139. There wasn't anything to be done there, though. I mean, that was going to be the score. The biggest differential was myself and JJ was a 47-point difference. I think there was a 46-point difference in there, too. Yeah, Wilson and Marissa. High score was me at 171. Low score was Marissa at 97. The highest scoring player was Derrick Henry this week at 47 points. And then as far as like the bench decision, the thing that could have been done, Ken had the opportunity to win. He had the winning points on the bench. If he had started Cordero Patterson over Jalen Reagor. Now I know that's not like, oh yeah, obvious he should have done that. But it was certainly up for debate. And had he started Patterson over Reagor, Ken would be victorious this morning. On to the standings. So technically, everyone's in either first, second, or third place right now. So you could be as optimistic or pessimistic about it as you want. The first place teams right now, Tom is in first place with the most points at 311. I'm in second. Larry's in third. As far as the 2-0 teams, at 1-1, the order goes Marcel, Justin, Wilson, JJ, Tommy, Rob Jessup. And then at the 0-2 teams in order would go Kyle, Ken, and Marcel. I pulled up the projections earlier. Let's see if I can still find them. I'm sure probably I won't be able to find them now. Where was it? Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to say your team names, and maybe I'll try to decipher it as we go. But as far as trending up and down, it has where you were on draft day to where it has you now trending. So obviously this is all an algorithm that could be completely wrong, so don't take it too seriously. But the galloping... Oh, no, I'm in the wrong league. This is Keo's league. League final standings projections. So what it does is it has where you were when you were drafted to where it has you now as far as being a ranked team. So trending up, these are teams that are better. The league has it as you being better now than it had you projected on draft day. What is your deal? Eat something.
It's mine.
You got that one. Oh, buddy. Let me just wrap this part up, okay? So, real quick. Multiple scoregasms. I think that is Tommy. It had him number 1 to start. It has him at number 4 now. Team Flex Butt Chest. It had on draft day you at number 2. It's got you at number 7 now. Marcel, you started as number 3. It has you at number 2 now. Gronk's Gridiron something, I think that's JJ, had you at number 4 to start, has you at number 8 now. Big Bad Blue, that's Tom Jessup, I believe, had you at 5 to start, has you at number 1 now. Tua Legit to Quit, had you at number 6 to start, has you at number 11 now. It had me at 7 to start, it's got me at number 3 now. The Goal something, had you at 8 to start, 10 now. Hold on. Turned down for Watts, 9 to start, 5 now. Gangrene, 10 to start, 12 now. Megatron somethings had you at 11 to start, 9 now. In a second. And then Chimera, I believe that's Keo, had you at 12 to start, has you at 6 now. So that's that. On to week 2, or on to week 3. And we'll talk more next week. I'm going to take care of these crazy kids. Latest.